Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Okay.
Hello,
Hi, good afternoon.
good afternoon.
Welcome to Business Insights with Marb. And thanks
Thank you
for,
for having me.
for honoring our invites.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Please give me just less than 2 minutes. We start now.
Okay.
No, good afternoon. Thought we are live on YouTube. Sorry, Instagram. Okay. Okay. We have more people joining. If you are just joining this live section, you're welcome. We're about to kickstart, so make sure you share the link. Share the link with your audience, share the link with your friends, share the links with your family, share the link with that friend that is selling online, right? And that has been craving, like, oh, how do I sell? How do I make sales? I've been posting, I've been consistent, but then I'm not generating quality leads. Nobody is buying from me. This is the right time to gift that person a perfect gift. Yes, because what we'll be discussing today is going to be mind blowing. Um, these are insider secrets. A lot of insider secrets will be shared along with you today for free. Okay. So make sure you copy the link. Make sure you copy the link and share with your friends, okay? Copy the link and share with your friend. You don't want to mix this for anything. If you are not here, you are wrong. If you have not shared the link, you are wrong. You are really, really wrong. Oh, okay. All right, so we're about to start. Good afternoon, everyone. And once again, our guest speaker for this Business Insight with Marb. We really, really appreciate you in the presence of Digital Biz Guru, Coach Oma. I call that Coach Oma. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks for joining us in this live section. Thanks for
You're welcome.
accepting our invite. It really, really means a lot to us here. So it's a culture that sorry. Yeah, so the insights, the business insights with Marb on a monthly basis, we bring in different guests to talk to us on how we can sell massively online and not just selling on what and what we should look out for, what and what we can put in place as a business owners, so as to thrive and have leads, generate quality leads, sell, how to properly um, run our business, right? So it's not just about sales; it's still about you doing. It's about you learning. And in the time past, we have different speakers that have actually come to open our eyes to so many things. So not just really about sales or setting up automations or something, but also the practice that things we should put in place. And today we will not be doing anything other different than talking to us about our social media presence and how we can move our likes, how we can move from likes, people liking your business, to leads. And we all know that leads is actually the heartbeat of every business owners. I think at least I still remember that very well. And before I allow my guest speaker to talk, I just want to say one or two things. I remember when I was interning with that should be 2022. So one of us asked a question. We asked her that, how do you sell? Like, how do you manage to keep up? This she's the person that likes to put her things in place. Before she launched anything, she would have give it a very thorough thinking and look at all the processes from start to finish, the campaigns behind the scene, everything must have been in place before you will see anything online about her business. And so we asked, she was like, see, this one thing I do. If in I can't forget, right? She told us that if she wants to, let's say, make 500,000 in the next 4 months, we are in February now. If she wants to make, let's say, 500,000 by August, it's not the present leads that she's going to generate for that particular campaign, like run advert and start make that sales from them. No, she would have generated that leads like right long before, maybe 6 months before the time, and start to sell to them. And that really makes a whole lot sense to me, because of a truth, people need to know you, they need to like you, they need to trust you, and all these things have to do with your content. I'm sorry if I'm going. I just want to say something that that's one of the things that I can remember. If you ask me that, Coach Choma once said, my own will be like, if you want to make 1 million by December, make sure you generate that lead 6 months before that time and start nurturing them, because they will definitely not buy immediately. And it's
Yeah.
really true. I can actually testify to that. So any leads, any sales I'm making right now in Marb, these are the leads I've actually generated like 4 5 months ago. And due to my constant show ups, content and all, they're like, oh, I think this girl is real. I think I can work with her. I think they can now trust and do business. And from there, they can now keep this. So I'm saying all this to say that if you want to sell online, make sure that you really pay attention to what we are going to be discussed about today. Our guest is, let me check. Okay. All right, you're back.
Yeah.
All right, so you have the floor. Please introduce yourself to us, and we'll take it up from there. I know I've done a little. If I've not done the whole introduction, but I know there's still something to to get from you. Yes, over to
Okay.
you.
Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be here at Business Insights with Marb. So, my name is Ihoma Chukwezi. You can just call me Oma. I'm the founder of Digital Biz Guru. Digital Biz Guru is a digital marketing agency tailored to business owners. So we are here to give business owners solutions to their problems as regarding setting up themselves online, generating leads, making sales, and we've been doing this for a couple of years now. So as Maria has already said, um, I met her a couple of years ago via my internship. So, an internship program that I run for aspiring digital marketers. And that was how we met. And of course, we've kept in touch since that time. I always keep in touch with my people. So, it's a pleasure to be here. So, she told me last year that, oh, I would like you to come and I want you to be a guest. But last year, I just couldn't find the time to make myself available for the live. So I promised that 2025, I will start my year with you. You will be the first person that will come for their webinar or anything, and I'm happy to be here. So, as she has said, we're going to be looking at from likes to leads how your social media strategies can drive your business growth. Why this is so important is that it's so easy to be posting every day, getting likes every day, like people are commenting, people are sharing, but it is not converting to people that are coming to you to make inquiries, and it's not converting to sales.
Hmm.
There are so many business owners that, in fact, if you ask me, I would say they are content creators, not business owners,
Hmm.
because they have likes, comments, awareness, engagement. If they make one post, they will see you will see 500, 1,000 likes on the post. But is it translating to their business growth is the question.
Hmm.
So why this topic is so important is that as a business owner, you should also be looking at how you're translating all that awareness that you're packing, all those likes and everything, you're looking at how you're also translating it to people that are actually going to be potential buyers. And we call these people leads. So what we call all these likes, comments, shares, and all, we call them vanity metrics. It's not because
Hmm.
they are not important. It's just like how the Bible says, all is vanity, Abby. It does not mean that having buying hair is bad, putting on makeup is bad, wearing beautiful clothes is bad. Even though it's vanity, is still good, but it is vanity because it is not what really matters.
Hmm.
So, in as much as they are amazing to have, the likes and comments and shares and saves, but if you are focusing so much on them, you will find out that you will not be making the kind of money that you're supposed to be making on social media. Look around you. Most of the people that are packing money on social media, they have a disconnect from these vanity metrics. Their own is to come out, show up, do what they have to do, be doing their marketing back to back. Even if it is one comment that they get, it's not even their business. They will still show up the next day. But
Hmm.
when you tie yourself to these vanity metrics, you find it so easy to get discouraged. That I posted and nobody liked. I posted and nobody commented. Before you know it, you will be stuck in one place. Before you know it, you will become tired that I've been just posting, I've been posting, nobody is engaging with me. So in as
Hmm.
much as they are important, they are not the core things that you're supposed to be looking out for. So we're going to start by looking at how to choose the right platform for lead generation, not just engagement. Not all platforms are created equal. Your ideal customers might be on Instagram while you're struggling to grow on Facebook, and vice versa. So, for you to find the best fit, you first of all understand your target audience. Where do they hang out? What content do they consume? Where can you find these people? Because the audience that LinkedIn has is not the audience that Instagram has. The audience that Instagram has is also not the audience that Facebook has. There are slight differences. Can you be on all the platforms? Yes. But then you cannot be on all of them at once.
Mm.
So you actually need to start on one, build up, and then as time goes on, except you're coming with a team. So you can say this person will handle this one, this person will handle this one, and all that. So, but if it's just you, you're a small business owner, you don't have the budget to be hiring a team and all that, then you would definitely start from one platform. Instagram, as we know, is a visual platform, is very visual, so very good for storytelling. We have reels, very good for influencer collaborations. It's easy to collaborate on Instagram compared to most other platforms. Most other platforms it is just that you post and you tag the person. You will not have that feature that Instagram has, that if we collaborate on a post, it appears on your page and it appears on mine. So Instagram has that over these other platforms. Facebook, on the other hand, is great for community building. You see, Instagram, as amazing as it is, it's not very good for community building. The biggest communities are on Facebook, not Instagram. So if you want to build community of people that will be active, so because it's great for community building, we have things like Facebook groups, and of course ads. Ads began from Facebook before they even entered Instagram. It still has the best features for ads compared to Instagram till date.
Mm.
Then TikTok is perfect for people that are looking at creating engaging content. So you know how to do things that get people talking. TikTok is a very good platform for you. You can't go on TikTok and be doing the regular. You want to sell this peanut butter, and then you come out and you say, "Ah, come and buy peanut butter. I have beautiful peanut butter." You will talk that thing for 3 months. Nobody has answered you on TikTok.
Mm.
But then, if you wake up one day and carry this same peanut butter, scoop it out and rub it all over your face, and tell people that this peanut butter can even help clear spots, something that is controversial and weird, before you know it, you have gone viral.
Viral.
Things like that go well. So LinkedIn, on the other hand, we are looking at B2B marketing. You want to establish yourself as a thought leader, authority building. Although, so LinkedIn can help you with all that part. So when you choose the right social media platform, it makes it easy for you to be able to direct conversions, because each of these platforms have the different features they can do, or the different features they can offer you in terms of converting those likes to leads. Facebook and Instagram is great for lead ads, DM automation, retargeting. So if if you have been getting a whole lot of awareness on your page, you can run retargeting ads and say, "Oh, I want everyone that's visited this my page to see this ad." And maybe you plan a special offer for them and you put it out there. Then TikTok is great for awareness. It is great for awareness, but it really needs you to be very intentional with your lead collection system. You will have to design a landing page and something, because it's not really good in the DM side. The DM feature is kind of somehow, especially if you are expecting and like a great inflow of messages.
Mm.
Then LinkedIn is good for high ticket leads, B2B sales. Twitter is also good for positioning yourself as an expert. So all these platforms have the different things that they are good in. And in choosing the platform that you work with before you even start getting the lights to it. So Because some of us, our problem is that we are spreading ourselves too thin. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, and it's only us. So it's not now. Why I keep repeating this thing that it's only us is that it does not mean you cannot be on all of them. I am on all of them, but I am not the one posting on all of them. But if you want to be the one posting on all of them, then you're going to stretch yourself too thin. And if you are so busy posting on Instagram, posting on Facebook, posting on LinkedIn, posting on X, when are you going to have time to sit down and think of how you are going to gather leads? When are you going to have time to think of strategies that you will implement for that month to move your business? When are you going to have time to even convert the leads? When are you going to have time? Because the leads will not just convert on their own. If you gather them, they will just pack one side. You'll be looking at them, they will be looking at you. So you actually need to be intentional about converting these people to make sure that things are moving. And one of the ways to convert our leads is by using storytelling, which is going to bring me to the next um the next area I would like us to look at. So I would like us to look at how to use storytelling to nurture our audience and turn that interest into action. So somebody has met you, they are interested in your business, they don't know you from anywhere yet, but they feel like this person, I can work with this person, I can take action here. Okay? So we can use storytelling. People remember stories, not sales pitches. If I come here now and I tell you this peanut butter is the best, is the this, is the that, you will probably not remember anything that I just said. You'll probably not even remember all those things I said. But then if I tell you that I was infertile for 5 years and then my marriage was crumbling, a lot of things were going wrong in my life. So I did a little bit of research and I saw that this peanut butter was being recommended by a lot of nutritionists. That if you can have a teaspoon of it every day with any of your meals, that you should give yourself 3 weeks and it will cure that. That is a story that people will remember. Compared to you coming to say the peanut butter will help your life. It is sweet, it is delicious. After you talk finish, na just head, then go dey nod. And the next second they will forget you.
Mm.
So people remember stories. You would even remember as far back as stories that you were told when you were in primary school. That is how powerful it is. Stories that you were told when you were in primary school, you will remember it. But a pitch, if somebody was selling to you last week, you fit no even remember wetin the person talk. So you need storytelling to help you build a strong brand. Now let's look at the elements of a good story. So we can say that there are three basic elements of a good story. The first one is you amplifying this problem. You see, the time I was talking, I said I had infertility issues for 5 years, right? So, first of all, I've told you the problem I was facing, the infertility issue for 5 years. It was affecting my marriage, it was affecting my life. I could not function well. And then the second step is the journey, the solution. So, you will not go ahead to, I started doing my research. And then in doing my research, I found this, or a friend took me to that, or I saw an ad on this. That is your journey to the solution. And then the third step is the transformation. Every good story has these three steps. Whether you are selling or you are not, even if you want to talk about something as simple as how your ex shattered your heart, you will see it that you will follow these three steps to make the story to be very sweet. First of all, the problem. You don't even know that stupid boy. He borrowed money from me. Till today, he did not pay me back. That boy was all shades of wrong. Your friend will now be like, eh? You have stated the problem. She will not say, what? So what now happened? You will not begin to tell her the journey. That is not even the main thing. Do you know that he also did me this? He also did me that. He also did me this. He also did me that. You are talking about the journey and everything that you went through. It's even building the intrigue in your friend. She now wants to know, okay, so what now happened? Like, how did you resolve it? As in, you not be like, well, I now met a new person, oh, and that's now the person that I am married to. As you can see, my life is now better. So even as simple as your ex serving you breakfast, it is still you will still follow these three patterns to tell the story. So every great story follows this. You tell us the problem, tell us the journey to the solution, you tell us the transformation. Excuse me. So if you want to tell a story, this is basically what you should follow. Now let's look at the types of storytelling content. We have the customer success stories, we have behind the scenes, we have the founder's journey. So these are all stories that would actually help you establish authority. So this storytelling, remember that we are not just telling stories. We are not content creators. We are business owners. So we are not just telling stories. We are telling stories to nurture these people. Because if I tell you, if I share the genesis of my business with you, it kind of helps you see me in a better light. Have you ever had this experience where someone was telling somebody about you and the person said, I know Maria, I know her very well. I know her, I trust her. Just go ahead. You are safe. And the person has never met you before. You have never met in your whole life. Why do you think the person feels so confident about who Maria is and about sending out people to Maria and all? The reason the person feels that confident is because of that journey, that story that you shared. So they will just feel like, I have people that come and tell me, oh my, you're so hardworking. They've never worked with me before. How? As
Then
in,
you
why are they
have hope.
assuming? So you see that, so you see that your stories can actually help people paint a
Mm,
perception about you. And that perception will also help them know whether it is something that they can trust you or they cannot trust you. So your stories are very important. Now, share transformational stories. Look at before and after case studies showing results, because if you can show results and add a story on top, that's amazing. That is one of the best kind of content to even put out, especially if you're advertising. Another strategy that I've seen
sorry,
people use is the open loop method. That
excuse,
is,
can you hear me?
you start a story.
Okay, please, can you take that again?
Yeah, I can
That
hear you.
if you can tell a story and what, I want to get that part. I'm also writing, taking notes. So did you get that? Okay, yeah.
Okay, okay. So if you can tell a story, you're going to be able to get these people to trust you. You would get them to be on your
Okay.
side. They will be able to vouch for you just because of your story. Not even minding that they've never met this person before. And this transcends even people that have not patronized you. I see people that have not patronized you, they will still be vouching for you. So it's not even that maybe they've used your product or service and that's why they are rest assured. No, no. It is because of the kind of person that you've built, the kind of stories that you've told.
Yeah.
Okay? So I was saying we should share transformational stories before and after case studies if you use before and after case studies, combine it with storytelling, and then you put it out here, those are even one of the best kind of content to run ads on. Content that is showing results live and direct with story attached to it.
Mm.
So those are the best kind of this thing. Then we also have the open loop method of telling stories. And that open loop method is basically, so you might have seen some people do it. So they will come today, they will tell you, um, this is how I started my business with 10,000 naira 3 years ago, part one. And they will narrate, they'll just narrate a bit. Then they, at like approaching the end of the video or something, or the caption, they can say something like, and then my landlord now gave me quick notice after I had spent all my life savings on that shop. But that is not all. I will see you for part two. You will now go to the comment section. You see people saying, so what now happened? What now happened? That landlord is wicked though. Hey, they so what the person did is they kept an open loop. They went and cut the story where the thing needs to enter the next part. That is where they will now cut it, so that you will now, and then sometimes they will even go as far as saying that, I am going to do this thing with you by 3 p.m, 3 p.m on Thursday. I will drop part two. And then you will see people 3 p.m on Thursday, they will come to the comment section and say, mama, we have not seen part two oh, please drop it oh. People like tatafo. So that open loop method works if your story is sweet. So, and then it will be giving them that this thing, because what stories does is that it makes the person feel like they are a part of what is happening. If they are telling the story now to a friend, they will narrate the story as if they know you personally. They will not narrate it as if it's one thing they read online. No.
Yes.
So it is another thing. It builds that connection with your brand. Okay. Then we also have customer journey series. Now, this strategy will work for some businesses, it will not work for some. And the customer journey series is basically documenting a client's experience working with you. So you have a client that is working with you, and let's say it's a long-term project.
Mm.
So you don't just want to allow that thing to waste. You can actually document it and use it as your customer journey series. So you can make it that, okay, if I'm going to be working with this person for 6 weeks, every week I will come and share an update of what has been going on so far. In case you are wondering that, will a client be happy to do this with? In most cases, no. So learn something in it for them or himself to want to come and be doing this update with weight loss coach. Most for the product, to every week they will send you updates. In week two, they send you updates again. This is my current that. The client needs to be an angel to do that. So don't expect that somebody will just do it for you. But you can strike a deal with them. You can give them discounts off their order. I've even seen cases where people even did trial tests. They will tell you that they are looking for 10 people to work with. They progress reports and all that. And people will say, oh, get the products for free. Like all these things are things that make people imagine that you are following the transformation of a client. As you're liking the post and you are commenting too, don't you know that it is registering in your mind that this can be me. If I've keyed into this thing that this person is selling, this could be me too. So it always brings out that part of us and makes us see that, okay, this person is getting results. So I can know. You look at the person and say, ah, this person is even fatter than me. Oh, yeah, and she's slimming down. So all those things, they actually help move all those likes that you're just accumulating and packing everywhere, help you convert it to customers. Another thing that will help your likes to also convert to customers is by using strategic CTAs. So CTAs are call to actions. By using strategic call to actions. So if you make a video, remember I said this thing, we are business owners, not content creators. And I see so many business owners, they make that mistake. They will just make all this entertaining content, which is beautiful. Then they will also make some educative content, beautiful too, but there is no call to action. Somebody is maybe she's a fashion designer, so she will do a comic video where she's dancing and everything. After dancing, she no tell us wetin we go do after we watch the video. Before you know it, you watch the video, you just say, oh, she can dance, so you swipe. So are you still doing business, abi you are doing content creation? Because the content creation for business owners is a means to an end, and that end is to sell. So anything you are doing, you need to make sure that you're infusing selling into the thing. So always make sure that you're using call to actions. Make sure they are clear and they are direct. Some people are missing out on sales. They are missing out on the likes, leads, and everything that they are getting. Some of us are very funny. We crack people up a lot on our WhatsApp status, but we're not using all those likes and everything, all the views. We're not using it to do anything. We're not monetizing it. We're still complaining. Nobody is asking me questions. Nobody is making inquiries. I'm not making sales, but you are getting people. Remember that this is not about how to even get the, because I feel that that is the easy part to see likes. If you engage with one or two people, you begin to see likes. The wahala is transforming the likes that you're even getting, the reach, the awareness, the impressions, converting it to people that will take action in your business. That is the hard part. So if you don't tell people what to do, two things are involved. They will either not do anything, or they will do the one you don't like. The chances that they will do the one you like is very, very low, because they are not in your mind. If we see a video of a hairdresser that did a nice TikTok trend, there was one I saw recently. So it's this video where she just did like a reverse loop, and then her tools entered her hand. Then she did it like this and the tools disappeared. So she was more like showing us that even if it's spiritual or physical, she got you as your hairdresser. And it was a funny one, but you see, I can remember it, but I didn't even visit her profile. It didn't even occur to me that I should visit her. You may, by the time they see it,
The network is lagging.
yeah, I noticed. Yeah, I
Yeah.
noticed. So back to what I was saying. So you may feel like, oh, if they see it and it's so interesting, then definitely they will go and check out my profile. But then you forget that the person did not wake up that morning or open their Instagram with So basically you need to make sure you're getting people to take action. Is that it is clear, it is direct, it is just straight to the point. So your call to action creates urgency. You create urgency. If you say something like limited spots to join now, those are just examples. Your call to action should offer value. It should prompt these people to take action. That is why we call it a call to action. So it should prompt people to want to take action. So instead of just coming, you educate, you entertain, and then you go. You can tell them to do something, even if it's as simple as, have you, that is a call to action. Because you will not think, I should share this with Chika. Oh. So there must be something.
Network is so bad. Network is bad. I hope she joins us back soon. Guys, I believe you are learning and you are really jotting so many things that these are premium content that she's sharing with us that's going to help our business, transform our business, and all that. So please let's just give her some minutes for her to join us back. Please stay tuned. She's not here today. Let's hope that she joins us very soon. But for me, I've really learned a lot. Like I have my sticky notes on my system here, and I was jotting down so many points. So what have you learned so far? Um, let me know. Let me know in the comment section. I'll tell you mine. She said that some business owners are content creator. While it's good to create content, right? It is important for you to. Okay, she's there.
Hello
Okay,
guys, sorry for the break in transmission.
it's okay, ma.
All right. So we were talking about call to actions,
Yes.
right? So I was telling you how it is. You need to make sure that no matter engagement, marketing, you know, um, where whether it's content to push sales, you are telling people to take action. Even if you snap this our peanut butter, post it, you not tell us what to do. You think people are going to come and be chasing you. It's just a few people that will start asking you, are you selling it and all that. So most people will just swipe. Do you know how many people are selling things on social media? So many people are selling. So even if it is via your ads, you have so many competitors. So you better be going straight the point and telling people what you want them to do. And your call to action must not be anything major. Something as simple as share with a friend is a call to action. All of them, you'll be telling them to buy. You can tell them Now, have an offer for the first 10 people. That is a call to action. So make it direct. Don't be this person that instead of you tell them, check out our page for more. That's not a direct call to action. If they check out your page, they may not send you any DM. They may even forget that they entered the page to send you DM. Because the next thing they will look at your link in bio, they will start scrolling through your page, they will start doing this one, and they even forget. So it is basically you making it direct, create urgency, especially when it comes to the selling part. Create urgency. You tell them that right now, if you can use scarcity, you use it, because scarcity does not apply to all businesses. There are some businesses that our model cannot run out. It's just like me now saying I have only 10 courses left to sell. How? So you see that scarcity cannot work in that example for us, because you can't run out of it. You can't run out of the cost or how many people can be hosted on it. But you can use the urgency in another way. You can tell them that you are going to enroll the next 10 people, and you give them a bonus ebook or a bonus course. That is something that will drive urgency. It could also be a discount. Then use action words: click, get, join, claim, grab. All those ones are action words, things that will get them to take action. So there are also some types of CTAs. I'll just give you example of the three ones that I feel matter to us as business owners. The engagement driven CTAs. Those ones are that type that you say drop a yes if you agree. Drop a heart if you can relate to this. Like all those kind of CTAs are engagement driven. Share with a friend. Save this post for later. All those ones are engagement driven. We also have lead generation driven call to actions. Things like DM me to get a free copy of our guide. Drop a comment with peanuts, and we'll send you a sweet deal in your DM on the peanuts. Like all those kind of ones are lead generation. You are actually getting people to take action. And then sales focused, as the name says, is sales focused. Buy now, get 10% off. Offer ends tonight. All those ones are sales focused. So now we're just going to briefly look into lead magnets. We are not going deep into it. Just a brief overview. Since we're talking about converting likes to leads, I just felt we should touch on it. So lead magnets, basically look at them as little bribes that you give your audience for them to take action. So you just give them little bribe. You tell them, okay, if you do this for me, I will give this to you. That is what a lead magnet is. So you tell them, instead of you, okay, imagine that you run an ad now, and the ad says, drop your email here to receive free tips from me. Are you going to answer that ad? Because you'll be wondering, who is even this, who is this person? This one is mad oh. That is what you'll be thinking in your head. But if you see an ad that says, um let me show you how to raise your business revenue by 50% this month, you will be diving in. And if you now dive in and they tell you, please give us your email address, and that's where we'll send it to, what happens? You give the email address happily, and then they would now get the email address. Will they or will they not continue to send tips to you after that day, plus things that they also want you to buy? So the lead magnets are an irresistible bribe that you give this your clients, you give your customers, to get them to give their contact information happily. They'll be so happy to give it. They are not coerced, they are not forced, they'll be happy to give it. And then you, in turn, will now follow up and nurture those people. So, anytime that you are feeling like, I'm not getting enough people, I'm like, people are not inquiries, it's a leads problem. It's a leads problem. If you're getting a lot of people, but you're still not making a lot of sales, then the problem is now a closing problem. So you don't know how to close those leads. But for 80% of the business owners that I've worked with over the years, I found out that it wasn't a closing problem because most of them like money. So they know how to talk so that the money will come out. So for most of them, it was not a closing problem. It was 3 months to make inquiries. You're asking yourself, why am I not making sales? Because out of the five people, how many will buy? How many? So you might end up not even making any sales for that month. I have business owners that have met me, they say, oh ma, it's been 4 months now, I've not made any sales. And I'll be like, how? How? I just find it like so amazing. So it is something that your lead magnet will be designed to help you get these quality leads. And why the lead magnet works is that it is going to bring you people that are interested in an area. It is only business owners that are going to be interested in knowing how to increase their revenue by 50%. Somebody that is working a 9 to 5, it not concern them. But then if they see a guide that says, are you a career woman? Here are 10 tips to climb the career ladder. You know that is something that they would be interested in. Those ones in 9 to 5. So your lead magnet is going to help you to actually understand these people and get you the kind of people that you're looking for. If you put out a lead magnet that says 5 things you should look out for before you pay for that house or before you pay for that real estate property, do you think that somebody that is struggling to survive will come and start looking for how they will get the 5 things that they should look out for? What concern them concern 5 things that they should look out for? They don't even have plans of buying real estate anytime soon. So it's not their business. So the only people that will be coming are people that are either interested now or have plans for it in the future. So it is not that the only people that come for your lead magnet are only people that they are right now ready to commit. But then you could also get people that they have it in plan that this 2025 I must buy my first property and they're working towards it. So those people are still your target audience. So when you get those people, remember the storytelling that we talked about. We will now use that storytelling to convert those people. We'll make sure that we're following them. We make sure we're talking with them. We make sure that we are consistently communicating with them. Now, um, one other thing I would like us to mention is on leveraging trends without losing your brand identity, because I've seen it that it's a problem that so many business owners have. They don't know what trends they should join and the ones they should not join. Not all trends are for you. I remember that suspect challenge trend. Most of us would have seen it. Suspect does this, suspect does that. That suspect challenge, e cause plenty problem. Even some people, their relationship don end because of suspect challenge. That goes to show that there are some, it's not everything that you should dive into. Suspect challenge, you can't go expose your boyfriend's secret for suspect challenge, come post am, the whole world come know. There was one that it was a couple that I saw on TikTok, and the lady was making a video apologizing to the guy. So I went and watched the original suspect challenge that she made. And in the suspect challenge, she was talking about how the guy farts a lot, and sometimes he doesn't flush the toilet after doing his business. I said, wow, is that what you will come and tell us on social media? And unfortunately for you, they now everybody knows that your boyfriend used to mess anyhow. So it is not every trend that you're going to hop on. Some, by hopping on it, you are going to mess up your brand identity. I remember there was a time that it was a trend. Let me just call it a trend because I can't explain what else it was. That business owners will just on their camera and be crying. People should help me, oh, I've not made sales, oh, help me, oh. It was a trend. Plenty people were doing it. But then, do you know that some people messed up their brand identity during that time? People that we thought have sense, and then the next thing they're on camera and they're crying. People will not take it that this person need help. Oh, see the person I was looking up to. So they will just cancel you. That see, so somebody that I even thought as if I look at them I have hope. But now I found out that my situation is better safe. They will just put you down. And let me tell you one thing about business. People prefer giving money to people that look like they don't need it. They don't really like giving money to people that look like you are going to use our money and help your life. They don't like giving those kind of people money. So that you will not carry their money and disappear, and you will not do what they asked you to do. So they prefer working with people that if they look at this person, they feel like, yeah, I trust this person. It's not this my 100K that would do anything in her life. They prefer giving those kind of people 100K than the person that if you look at her, you feel like this person need this 100K. So definitely leverage trends, they are in line with your brand. Don't mess up your brand identity just because you want to go viral. Being viral does not make you richer. After all, do you know how many people have been viral? Right now, they are nowhere. Just off the top of my head, we have that guy. We have that guy that was during the election time. We had the guy that was on P2B's side. There's this thing he used to say. He was popular at that time. He went viral by saying a lot of things. We also have that fish pie. Where are they now? So it is if it's about virality that is making you to hop on all these things, then it's a long thing. So you need to make sure that you are jumping on trends, but strategically. You are jumping on trends strategically. So pick trends that aligns with your brand values. Um, Make sure that if you're even jumping on trends, the speed matters too. That is if you're seeing that it aligns with your values, then you need to make sure you are moving quickly. It's not when the thing dies finish. You will now come and do the trend and write for us caption. I'm sorry that I came late. Oh, I hope it's not too late. Trend that ended 6 months ago. So you will just know that you are making content. You are not hopping on that trend. You are just doing content, uh which is still fine. But if you really want to ride on the waves of a trend, you need to do it that time that the trend is still hot. Early, early, early. Then, of course, make sure that you're balancing trends with your evergreen content. As you're putting out trends, you're also putting out content that stands the test of time. Even if you repost the video next year, it will still make sense. So now we're going to look at analytics. We're going to look at analytics. We've already looked at how we're going to move this our lives to leads via storytelling, how we are getting these leads with our lead magnets and all. But the thing that is really going to help you make sure that you're tracking this thing is your analytics. So you need to take time to spot and double down on what's working and what's not working. Remember that you can't improve what you don't measure. This is something that I say often. And if you've known me for at least a year, you would have heard it once from me. You can't improve on what you don't measure. You can't come and say, oh, this thing is better, or this thing is not so good. Who told you it's not so good? Who told you it's better? Did you track it? Did you monitor it? So you can't improve what you don't measure. Your analytics will tell you what is working and what is not working. Whether it is pertaining to engagements, conversion, reach and impressions, click through rates, your analytics will tell you what is working and what is not working. So let us look at okay, if it's based on your analytics, if you notice that your analytics that are revolving around engagement is low, it means that you need to improve on your content. You need to you need to improve on your content. You need to improve on your storytelling. You need to improve on your content. You need to improve on your storytelling. You need to improve on your conversion rate. So it is something that is going to help you. If you look at your likes, you look at your comments, you look at your shares, and you see that they are low. They are low. Talking likes to leads. But imagine that the likes in the first place is low. You need to work on improving your content, isn't enough. You need to work on improving your storytelling, and you need to work on improving your CTAs. So your call to action too. If let's say your reach is low, you can consider testing different formats. You try single graphic carousels, you try images, so you just be mixing them up. In most cases, we found out that video has the farthest reach out of all of them. We found out that videos have the farthest reach. So it is something that you experiment. If the reach is low, you experiment, and then you find the one that will actually work. Then if your conversion is low, you need to look at your offers, the offers that you're putting out. Because remember, we talked about how that thing that you're selling, you are not alone. Other people are selling it. So why are we going to leave other people and come to you? And when we say offer, some people mistaking it as discount. Discount is just a type of offer. It's just a type. There are different ways to make your offers. You can even bundle things together. That is an offer. So it is not a must that you will discount, and that's the only offer that you can make. Are you aware that there are some people that every week they have a new offer that they are putting out via emails, via their social media, and people are buying? But it's not discount. It's not every week discount, but they are putting out offers. So for you to track your performance for Facebook has analytics. You go to your professional dashboard on your Facebook, you'll be able to read your analytics. Same with Instagram. You go to your professional tools, you'll be able to read your analytics. You can also read it from Business Suite. You can read it from Business Suite too. You can look at your insights. So anytime you just go to the insights on any app, you'll be able to read your analytics. If you're running it as an ad, if you're running an ad, you look at your insights, you stay on top of your numbers, because it is your numbers that will tell you whether what you are doing is working or is not working. Now, the last tip that I'm going to give you is look for how to infuse automation. Look for how you're going to infuse automation and retargeting to convert more of those your leads, especially if you're a one-man business. You need somebody that is going to be helping you to be converting all those. So if you don't have a lot of people available, consider using automation to help yourself. Then use retargeting ads to also help yourself. Once someone engages, once someone has and has made the mistake to touch leg, I will hold you there. Anyhow, you must find somewhere you will enter. Whether you're entering my WhatsApp list, you're entering Instagram, you're entering Facebook, you're entering email list, or you're even entering all of them, but I will find way to lock you in at least one place. You must not run away. So once someone engages, don't lose them. Keep them in your world. Make sure you hold them tight. You may say, "Oh, I don't even know when they will pay." And that's fine. Lead generation is not a one-time thing. You keep generating leads for your business. So it will get to a point where you may even start looking for how to pause all your lead generation activities because you will be overwhelmed. This person is calling, this person is dragging, this person is all those leads that it was as if they will not there was something that happened to me sometime last year. That was November.
Mm.
By the first week of December last year, I shut down for the year because my head was hot. I felt like any more this thing I would just run mad. My head was hot. And then what caused it was that people that have been telling me I will get back to you since February of that year, it's as if all of them wanted to get back to me in October and November. I'm telling you, all of them now got back to me in October and November at the same time. So I was here. Hey, I said, oh my God, is this how work is? So, and this is leads that you've been keeping. You don't know when they will convert. You've just been nurturing them, doing your thing, making sure you're showing up consistently. You don't even know. So, use automations, make sure you are retargeting, be consistent. Be consistent. Even if it looks like it's only your mom that used to like your post, keep putting it out there. And you're going to improve and you're going to get better about it. Okay?
Mm.
So I would say, to summarize everything that we've talked about, choose the right platform. Choose the right platform that you're going to be working with. Use storytelling to nurture trust and connection with the people that you're going to be getting from these platforms. Make sure you're adding strong call to actions, whether in your videos, in your captions, in your emails, whatever form they're using to market. Your call to actions will move people from, oh, this is nice, oh, I'm interested, to, oh, I want to make inquiries, oh, I want to buy. It's your call to actions that will do that. If you're waiting for them to come by themselves, like let them by themselves say, oh, I like this, then they will not come to your DM. The chances are low,
Mm.
because to them you are a stranger, one stranger like that they just saw on social media. So you, as the person that is the stranger, you are the one that should tell them, my home is open to you to come in. So you are the one that should be telling them they go ahead, you can come and make inquiries, send us a DM. Then the next one is that offer a lead magnet to be helping you to capture contact details and nurture relationships as time goes on. Then of course track and double down on what works with your analytics. Then automate some of your processes like your follow-ups, retarget engaged users too, and so on and so forth. So some of the things you can go ahead right now and implement is look at your social media. Look at what is working and what is not working in my social media. You can compare with some of the big boys and girls in your, like in your industry or your niche. What is working, what is not working? What am I doing well now? What can I do better? What am I not even trying at all? So do an audit on your social media that you're using for your business. The answers to these questions will help you know the next step forward. Because the ones that you're doing, you will double down on them. The ones that you are not doing, you'll start looking for how you will start doing it.
Hmm.
Then, from all the things that we've discussed, pick one strategy from all these things that I've talked about and go and implement by next week. Then, of course, monitor, monitor, monitor. So, likes are great. Likes are great. All the vanity metrics are great, but they don't pay the bills. That is one thing I'm going to leave you with. So, anytime you want to feel like, I feel like this process is a lot, I feel like this stress is a lot, just remember that likes, that all those likes you're packing as if they are tomato juice, they will not pay the bills. So you need to make sure that you are actively getting these leads and you're actively looking for how to convert these leads to paying customers every day. So I hope you implement everything that I've shared with you today. And that's it from me. Again, my name is Ihoma Chukwuge. You can call me Oma. I'm the founder of Digital Biz Guru, and you can find us on all your favorite social media handles. So thank you for having me, Maria.
Wow. Please let me just write this last part line down. Likes are great, but they
Okay.
don't pay the bills. So I will now come to to ask my questions. I should not forget this.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, thank you so much, Coach Oma, Digital Biz Guru. In fact, my sticky notes, I'm just typing the way you're talking. I don't want to miss anything at all because I'm going to be I want to start doing a short recap and, post so people will know that, no, what we are bringing, people we are bringing on board for Business Insights with Marb. These are people that knows their honors and, they know what they are saying. Before I go through
Yeah,
the
definitely.
questions, I have some questions here on YouTube, and I think some also dropped on my WhatsApp while you are teaching. But I don't want to interrupt. I just want you to, finish before we take that. Someone asked
Okay.
questions on YouTube and says that which is the best platform. I guess that is where you're talking about platform that they should look into. That's that which is the best platform to create awareness. If you want to create awareness for your business, which is the best platform to create awareness? I don't know if you get that questions.
Okay, so the three best platforms to create awareness. I would say starting with three platforms is not even what I would recommend. Remember, we said it at the beginning that if you are just a one-man show, three is a lot too. It's not to just open accounts. It's not to just create accounts that is the problem. That one is not even the problem. It's to be posting on all three consistently. All three consistently. So three platforms is a lot. That's the first thing I would say. But for awareness, I'm going to say that TikTok right now has one of the best and favorable algorithms. As even if you are a beginner with zero followers, you find it easy to pick up compared to most platforms. You can be on Instagram less than 500 followers for 5 years easily.
I'm
So
there.
so TikTok is one of the best platforms. Like, it's not something that is hard to achieve on Instagram to be less than 500 for 5 years. It's not hard. It's not even hard. And it's not even that you are not posting at all. Oh. It's not that you are not posting at all. Oh. But then so the followers, if you get 15 followers, 10 will unfollow. If you look at your analytics, you'll be like, what is going on here? So I would say TikTok is ranking number one for me. The second one is going to be um Instagram, and then I would also say Facebook. So I'd also
Mm,
say Facebook. So those are the three.
okay. Thank you, ma. And I think I will
All
add
right.
to that. You mentioned something when you're talking about this platform that you need to know where your audience, where they
Yeah.
are. So it's not
Yeah.
because somebody opens app is on all this platform and you think it's the right thing to do for you to be there. If your target audience are not there and you are there making noise, you will just be there doing your thing. And you said something now that it's so easy to do to be on Instagram with 500 for 5 good years. I'm actually there. But one thing I have noticed, if I have anyone who like somebody who actually cares to listen, right? The sales I've made on Instagram, and that's one of the lessons I learned while I was doing intern with you. That if you look at your analytics, if you look at your data, what you are getting, you will discover that you are far doing better than those who are having 100 likes, 1 million likes.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
crying inside because no sales,
No sales.
no
So
sales.
that is why I say that as much as the likes are important, but sales should be your main problem. Oh, don't be killing yourself that I don't
Honestly,
have this number of followers or that or that. Ha.
yes. So I really want to encourage if you can see hear us, like this is me telling you my story. I don't have up to 500 on Instagram, but I can categorically tell you that what we are making, the sales we are making on Marb, for that small numbers of follower we have, is actually encouraging. So at times, if I don't want to even post, like I don't really have much likes, nobody is commenting and all that, there are DMs. People are coming in to make inquiry. At times, I'll even run a boost post on one of my funny videos that I create and like, oh, you said this now, I watch this your video, and they'll make inquiries. By the time they make inquiries, some of them are sending their payment, like, okay, let's do this. But if you check, they are not following me. They are not following me. There was one time we generated it for one awareness, one free class that I did. In that group, I think we have over 400 or 500. And we have a lot of people who sign up for the agent platform. I just make it like, okay, free class. If you want to learn more, you want to fast track your job, you have to pay so amount to join in from that place. And someone was now asking me that, but Map, you have these numbers on Instagram, leads are coming in. Why are they not following you? I asked, did you pay for the course and the program I said, or did you pay or you did not pay? She said she paid. I said, that settles this for me. Yes, the followers, for you to follow me is another great thing. But what I have made from her, that I'm making from her in a month, is not at 50,000, like 52,000 that she's patronizing me. She's not my followers on Instagram. She saw the advert on maybe Facebook or Instagram and joined the WhatsApp group. From there, she paid to join the platform. When she paid to join the platform, her jobs have been coming in. I'm leveraging on her own audience, but she's not following me. So I don't want you to get carried away with that. Oh, nobody is following me because of that. You don't want
Yeah.
to be consistent. Like she said, you have to be consistent. And I've had people who reach out to me just because they see the way my content are, the way I show up, and like, and I don't know you from anywhere, but take your flower. I mean, girl, you are trying. And I was like, so people are really watching. And these are content that I'm not even having maybe 10 an engagement or something on it. I was like, wow. To be honest, I have one of somebody that is joining our live now that has actually paid for my program on Instagram. I've not seen him before. We've not never met before, and paid close fifty
Yeah.
thousand naira for a program for me to attend. Why? Just because of being consistent online. Just because she sees that this girl knows what to do. She may not have the numbers, but she's not being discouraged at it. So what I want to say
Exactly.
is, yeah, what I want to say in regards to that is that don't let the numbers you have, the people you are looking forward to that have that number, they are not making the sales. They are just there creating content. And content, likes, comments will not pay your bills. It will not pay your
Mhm.
bills. If we will see if by next month I only have one person that will show up for business insights with Map, I will not stop because of one follower. Because you know what? All these things, they are track records. At times I will look back and when we started, I was like, ah, now what? So look at the way I talk in this place and all that. But you know what? It's getting I'm improving on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, and I'm happy. It gives me joy to like, oh, and some I even asking that, oh, I want to start doing something like this you're doing. How can I go about it? So if I want to open a consultation or something around that, that is something for me I can start. So why? Because we just want to be I'm being consistent with what I am doing. So you may not have the numbers, as she has rightly said. You may not have the likes, you may not have this and all that. But if you don't stop, trust me, you will make the money. And you don't just post for, look at all the things she has mentioned, how to use your call to action. Don't just post, don't just jump on trend because a lot of people are doing trends. And you think that you can bring in different trends. If it does not align with your business, these are the lessons I learned greatly when I was interning with her. And that even reminds me, let me quickly talk shortly about our intern period. If, I don't know when it's going to, I think by June or July, another application will still open.
Yeah, the next batch is in May. The next
Is
application opens up.
okay. It will be open in May. So if you have anybody who wants to learn on digital skills, you want to learn email marketing, SMM, social media management, you want to learn different things. All these things you see me talking, and all that. I was not this, I'm not this talking time before I met her. But because I just saw her page and I saw that, look at a lady doing all these things. Maria, you can do it. So that even gave me the boldness that even if now I can start with my rubbish English, I'm going to start. And it's getting better. So
Today is
if
with
you
a
know,
rubbish English. There is one of my interns in our meeting. She asked, Coach, what can I do that people will be liking and commenting on my post? I first laughed for 5 minutes. She should not say, Coach, answer now. The way you're just laughing. I'm so discouraged. I thought that, no, because me, one of my rules when it comes to marketing is that I don't focus on things I can't control. So anybody that is listening to me right now, please pick this up for your peace of mind. So you will be able to sleep well and wake up. I don't focus on things that I can't control. Imagine that I am here stressing myself on how I will make people to like my content. Okay, so how will I do it? I will blow them powder. How will I do it? So instead of thinking about how I will make people do something like comment, instead I would look at what I can do from my own end, the ones I have power for. Example, being consistent, putting out content that is more engaging, content that is like better, content that people want to share with a friend. So I can do my part. I cannot control their part. So let me control mine. So instead of worrying yourself and all that, this is the tip that I will give you. Instead of say, nobody is following me. If it's this one, I get it from business owners every week. This is like one of my most asked questions. What do I do to get more followers? And I'll tell them, followers or sales, which one is your problem? They'll say, hey, now I'm not making sales now. And I said, and why are you prioritizing followers? You think followers is equal to sales? So whenever I ask them that question, it always helps them take a step back and move. It is true that all those vanity metrics help you with social proof. Remember, I said that they are great, but they are not what will make you money. People are making money with 300 followers, 200 and something, and they are making money. And you are here thinking that is because you have 1,000 something followers that you're not making sales. It's not true. I started making sales on social media with less than 200 followers on my Instagram. So you will start from somewhere and then you will build. In fact, my followers started growing when I no send the followers again. Right now, if the followers like, let it go or let it come down. There was one of my interns that came and said, Coach, I noticed that about 100 and something people unfollowed us last month. So based on the people that followed, it now ended up at 60 something that followed. I told her, Okay now. She said, "You're not going to say anything." I said, "I will say what now? If they like, let them unfollow. I don't come out mind from all this thing, because I have since programmed my mind to understand that that is not what is putting money on your table. It is not. All the plenty likes that you are packing. You should be more interested in looking for how to get those people that are liking to come and take action. And trust me, when people are too busy taking action, buying from you, 80% don't have time to even be liking and commenting. See, most of the people that like and comment on my page are my fans, not my customers. They are my fans, not my clients. They just like me. They just like me. They are not patronizing. So your real customers, your real clients, most of them really don't have that time. They are busy people. They just want to go straight the point, do what they came there for. You, as in, they will pay. You deliver on the service and they move. They are not really there to be farming you. Oh, this your video is mad. Oh." They not even see the video. So
To start
it's
with.
something and they don't even see it. So it's something that you should just have at the back of your mind. So that is why I felt like this is a great topic for us to discuss today.
Wow. Thank you so much. I think your section is the first section we'll be having like over an hour and 30 minutes, and I still don't want you to go. This is really, really eye-opening, honestly. And I just want you to help me round up with it before you go, ma.
Okay.
How do we really stay consistent without spending so much of our time, our life of Instagram? So like, oh, I want to stay consistent and all that. I have 9 to 5 I'm doing. I also have online business I'm running. How do I really stay consistent? Do I really have to be on Instagram scrolling to make sure, or do this like for likes to grow? And how can time be appropriately managed, especially when you are just starting online and you still want,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm going to say that if you're still starting up and you're looking at building consistency, especially as someone that is busy and you don't want to spend all your time, I would say that the first thing you should do is batch create. Anybody that knows me knows that me and batch create see us like this. If not for batch creation, it's possible that we my page for weeks
Mm,
because we are busy. You have to take it that me, I'm a busy person. And even if I'm not busy now, by the time customers start coming, clients start coming, I hope to be busy. So when you think like this, then you would start thinking, okay, I can look at how I will batch create. So you batch create this content and you keep them ahead of time waiting.
mm.
Then you would now be putting out content. It is not on the day you want to post. You will now come out and say, it's true, oh, I never post today. Oh. That's how some business owners do their own. They'll just wake up and say, hey, this is already past one oh, and I never post. Wait till I go even post. Then go just go find one video like that or one picture. Just post it, bam. They say, okay, I don't post though. So when you batch create, you will find
To
it
mark
easier to
attendance.
actually, they'll just mark attendance exactly. So, but if you batch create, you'll find it easier to actually, you see all these things that we're talking about, infusing storytelling, using call to actions, and all that. You find it easier to achieve it than when you just say, I never post today. You just go and post. You did not put much thought into that thing that you were actually posting. So that is one thing about the batch creation. Then I would also say if you can, especially if it's for Facebook and Instagram, this also depends on your schedule. If you've batch created, you've written all your things, then you can schedule. You can schedule your content. You can schedule for a week, can schedule for 2 weeks, can schedule for a month. Then if you do this, you'll find out that you have done like 70% of the work when it comes to content creation. The remaining 30% will not be on engagement. You will not be engaging with people around you, making sure you're pulling traffic to your page. Then, if you can take out the budget, and I recommend that you do, you can now infuse ads. So these are some of the things that you can do as someone that is starting up and is busy. Because if you say, oh, I want to be consistent, but you are hoping to be consistent without a plan, it will be very difficult. It will be very difficult. So at least if you do all these ones, it will give you ginger. And even if for anything, at least if you can schedule one post a day, then all those ones that you do impromptu can now be jara.
Mm.
You will now be sure that at least every day a post goes out that I planned well. Then all those ones that the idea just came and I just posted it, all those ones can now be jara. So as bad as the bad, even if you are so busy, something comes up for 3 days, five days, you could not sit down to, you will still be sure that things are happening on your page.
Your page.
Yeah. So that is basically what I would say about that.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. And our audience is sending their loves on YouTube. We are learning by
Thank you.
fire, Coachy. Thank you, Coach. Coaches, I'm loaded with information now. Yeah, so thank you so much. I'm really, really glad, excited to have you joined us. And before December, we pray that we have another opportunity to bring you again, find a way to put us in your.
Oh,
I know you already planned now you're going to work for the first quarter and all that, but
yeah.
girl, I know I'm one of your favorite girls, so you always find time.
Who told you that you're one of the favorites?
I know you don't need to tell me, but I know I'm one of your favorite girls. So anybody watching on YouTube, John Peace, I've seen that there. Let her know and go and tell the other people that needs to know this information. They can drag me in the alumni group, no problem. I'm ready for them. All right, thank you so
All
much.
right.
And
I'm happy to be here too. Thank you,
yeah,
everyone.
so if
Thank you
we
for
have
having me.
anyone who need your service as regarding courses, I think you talk about your courses briefly, or can you tell us
Yeah,
briefly of
well,
we can reach out to you on? So yeah.
okay. So, as I've said, you can just reach out to me on your favorite social media at Digital Biz Guru, at Digital Biz Guru. Then you can also check out my website, digitalbizguru.com.ng. Um, And for me, as I've said earlier, I'm a digital marketing expert tailored to business owners. So me and business owners, we are paddy. So if you're a business owner, you should come and be my paddy too. And we have courses, services, coaching programs that are also tailored to business owners on different areas. On advertising, sponsored ads is your headache, you can reach out to me. Content creation is your headache, you can reach out to me. Email marketing, copywriting. So we have courses and all that are tailored to this. We'll have templates, like we have a template, the content factory that contains over 1,000 content ideas for business owners. So we have so many tools and resources that are available, both free and paid. So definitely only by visiting our Instagram page at Digital Biz Guru, you go to the link in bio, you would already see some free resources that are going to be available for you there too. So thank you again for having me, everyone. And this is my first time being on Business Insights with Mam, and it's been interesting. As for coming again this 2025, we are we are going to go and put that one in panel session. I will discuss with my panelists, and then we will see.
No problem. Thank you so much for coming. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Love you.
Love you too. Have
Bye.
an amazing day. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma. Thank you.